Hello YouTube, this is Royal Mix Gaming, and today we're just going to kind of talk about free to play and what my advice to you is when you're starting your KVK 1 and 2. So the main thing you want to spend your gems on when you're free to play is VIP. Um, I've mentioned this in a couple other videos. What you want to do is create a farm account. That farm account's going to farm all your resources for you, so that you can use your main account to farm gems, and every time that more than gems comes around, you're going to spend your gems, 50,000 of them, on increasing your VIP. Why do I say that? Because you get one head a day, it's a big deal. VIP 10, if you're not a VIP 10, it's really bad. You want to be a VIP 10 as fast as you possibly can. Definitely in the first 100 days, if faster if you can. You want to use every gem you have on VIP 10 so that you're getting at least one head a day. And if you're going to keep playing with that account, you're going to want to work on all the way going up to VIP 12 at a minimum, so you get two heads. Then your ultimate goal is VIP 14. Uh, that VIP 14 will take you at least a year to get to, maybe longer, maybe a year and a half at least. Probably closer to, sadly, closer to 2 years probably. To get to it, especially if you're free to play. If you're a low spender, it may take you a year, year and a half. But your ultimate goal would be get 3 heads a day. 3 heads a day is a big game changer when it comes to maxing commanders, because you're 3 times more heads than you would if you're getting just VIP 10. So it's a really big deal that you spend just your gems on VIP whenever you are gathering gems and getting gems from events, because you can always get um, books from forts and stuff like that. If you're working on like your last few stages of your, you know, castle, then you can spend your gems there. Also, like I said, you'll have to at some point. The last like 3 or 4 levels, you'll have to use gems to max your castle and stuff like that. But other than that, you need to be doing forts all day as much as you can, especially if you're free to play and low spender, because you're not going to get books any other way. Make sure you're spending your AP every day as efficiently as you can. If you have YSG max, like I would recommend that you do, you can always just use Ethelflaed and YSG and try and AoE farm barbs, or use like a 5-1-1-1 Richard and YSG and farm barbs with your maxed YSG. Because in this count, it's been 134 days, and I am very close to expertise on my YSG. Um, and once I have the expertise, I can always go and just do with Ethelflaed and just AoE farm barbs if I wanted to. I'm not going to, because this account is just for fun. It's a very small account. My plan is just to keep migrating it back to KVK 2 and 3 um, for a while. I don't even know if I plan to get T5 on this account. I don't know if I have the will to do that, because I already have two T5 accounts almost. And I really don't want to spend any money really on this account too much. It's just for fun. I've been enjoying this kingdom here, so definitely would recommend that you spend your gems on VIP, because it's a big game changer. Other things for free to play is just to be as active as possible as you can. Um, Try to get into one of the main alliances in the kingdom. This is one of the main alliances in the kingdom for us. We've recently had a lot of immigration. Let me get to the main power rankings here. Um, Had a lot of migration in recently. So technically we're the highest power right now. Used to be G and Z, they were 5 billion. I'm guessing because of ARC, people have moved around for this weekend. But you want to get in one of the top 3 alliances, so that you're getting just the daily chests a day from forts, daily chests from any bigger spenders in your alliance. That would be the best bet. So you really want to contribute in KVK as best you can, because even though I'm not the biggest power, I'm definitely not the biggest power person in this alliance at all. Not even close. Probably one of the lowest ones, to be honest. Um, by individual power, I mean I'm 114 out of like 120, I think, by power. I do plan to power up here pretty soon. So yeah, I'm one of the lowest ones down here. Um, I'm active on this account, but it's not like it's pretty close to a free to play account, so it's really not anything too special. But I am fairly decently high on the kill. I'm about halfway on the kills, and it's only been one KVK. And a lot of these people have migrated back, so it's not a comparison, but at least I'm not at the very bottom of the list for kills, so that means that I should be able to stay in this alliance, hopefully, especially after I power up, because my kill points compared to other people at my power is pretty high. Because I try to contribute as much as I can. Don't have a lot of deads yet, but I don't have a lot of troops. My plan is to fix that next KVK once I can train some power back up. But those are my main advices for free-to-play and low spenders in your first couple KVKs here. It's just to focus on your VIP and focus on upgrading yourself. Don't be going for a lot of the big events. Don't be going for Zenith, things like that. At least not your first two KVKs, because you're just not going to have the speed ups, the resources, or anything like that. Because speed ups wise, if you're just kind of doing your dailies, you're not going to have a whole lot. Especially since you're not spending and stuff. So you really don't want to go for those. Don't really want you to go for MG and stuff. Just unlock the commander. Because really, for free to play and a low spender, an extremely low spender, I'm talking like a couple dollars a month or something, like next to nothing, you're really just here to have fun, and enjoy the alliance and do stuff. So you really just want to work on one commander at a time. That would probably be my last advice. Work on one commander at a time. Don't go for 3 or 4 of them and put heads into, Mehmet or El Cid or something like that where you don't, or double C especially, and Richard. Richard is okay. But definitely double C and Charles. Don't go and just max them because you have heads available. Like I have 44 heads. I'm not putting heads into Charles, or Richard. I mean, I may give him the 5-1-1-1 sometime, but I'm working on YSG right now, so I'm not even going to touch them. That'd be my last advice to you guys, is just to not invest on anything that you don't think you're going to use. Don't even put one head into it. Because if I went back to my main account, when I first started, I invested in Double C a lot. Double C and Richard were the bomb back in the day. I've actually maxed Richard. I kind of regret it because it's not really worth it, in my opinion, because he's just a tank. I'm not really into being a tank too much. Same thing with Double C. He kind of loses his value after 3 or 4 KVKs. He's really not that strong. He's meant for just barb forts, to be honest, and maybe a secondary to Saladin, but even that's just iffy. So just focus on, just to recap, spend your gems on your VIP. Enjoy your KVK, and try and be in the top alliance by contributing in the best way you possibly can. Be active, do you run your forts and stuff, and spend your gems really wisely, and focus on just one legendary at a time. Epics too, if you're really being nitpicky, focus on one epic at a time so you can actually max them. So that's my advice and tips for any free-to-play low spenders in your first 2 to 3 KVKs, so that you can be the best you can be and have the most fun. So if you liked it, drop a like and subscribe. Have any questions, leave a comment, and have a nice day.